Procrastination. So, do you set yourself some goals, get super excited about them, and then do nothing about it? You procrastinate because you're unwilling to accept rejection. So in this video, I want to talk about procrastination and how it's influenced by social anxiety, because if you don't overcome this procrastination, your life's going to be stagnant and you're not going to be able to create the life that you want. So I want to talk about this today, and by the end of the video, I want to give you some tips on how to overcome it. All right, so let's get into it. So if you're new to my channel, my name is Ruben and I used to suffer from social anxiety. I was able to fully overcome it a few years ago, and now I help other men fully break free and never look back as well. And so the first thing that you want to look at when you're trying to overcome procrastination, you're setting these goals and you just can't figure out why you can't move towards them and make progress. And the first thing you want to look at in creating or moving towards these goals and essentially creating what you want is to really focus in on that. Is it really what you want, right? Is it you, or is it some societal chase, some societal goal that you're trying to chase to get some recognition or get some attention? Is it a self-seeking goal that only serves yourself? And the best way you can do this is you can use a technique called the 5 whys, right? And so let's say you want to go to the gym, get jacked, shredded, and we start fleshing it out with the whys. So it's, I want to go to the gym. Why do you want to go to the gym? To get jacked. Why do you want to get jacked? To get girls. Why do you want to get girls? Because I want to sleep with them. Why do you want to sleep with them? Because it feels good. Do you see what I mean? It feels good. Is that it? That's your goal? Is that the goal you set? So can you see how that's a self-seeking goal? It doesn't serve anybody but yourself and your vices, and there's no substance or depth to it. And because of that, the goal's not going to hold. You're going to lose motivation because it doesn't serve any greater purpose. And what you'll do is you'll beat yourself up because you'll start working towards this goal, but you'll lose motivation, and then you'll take on this kind of feeling that you keep procrastinating. And so let's take another spin on this, right? So same goal. You want to go to the gym and get shredded. So you want to go to the gym and get shredded. Why do you want to go to the gym and get shredded? To get jacked. Why do you want to get jacked? Because I want to show others how it's possible for them to do it too. Okay, and why do you want to show others that it's possible for them too? Because I had somebody do that for me and I want to give back. So can you see the difference here between a self-serving goal and a goal that creates a better version of yourself that serves a greater purpose? So that's the first thing that you want to do, is you want to check your goals. Are they meaningful and purposeful? And only then so are they worth achieving and dedicating your time and really taking action towards them. And the second piece to procrastinating is how it's influenced by social anxiety. Because what is social anxiety? It is the fear of being judged and evaluated negatively by other people. And when we set these more meaningful goals, all the work you do, it's gonna be evaluated by other people. So maybe you want that dream job, so you gotta put yourself out there, apply for all the jobs. It's gonna be, your application, your resume is gonna be evaluated by other people. When you go to the interview place, it's going to be evaluated. You're going to be evaluated by other people. And whatever you do, maybe it's promotion, you got to ask for a raise. And so all of those things, can you see how you're being evaluated by people? And if you have a fear of being judged and evaluated negatively, it can really lock up your ability to take action towards these things and towards your goals. And I can totally relate. There were so many things that I was passionate about that I wanted to get off the ground. If you looked at my Google Chrome, like my bookmarks a few years ago, you would see evidence of this because it was just packed with different topics, all sorts of topics that I wanted to get into, that I wanted to learn, that I wanted to get off the ground. All these YouTubes and websites, all of these different bookmarks just flooded all over my Google Chrome. I had folders and folders of bookmarks, but the problem was I didn't take any action towards it. And so I wrote an ebook, and I'm gonna link it below the video. It's gonna be very, very informative for you to read because, well, it goes into my story, but more importantly, what it does is it gives you a roadmap of your mind, and it's gonna show you exactly how your mind is configured and what's triggering off that social anxiety, that extreme fear of being judged and evaluated negatively by other people. And it's gonna give you a roadmap of how that's configured, what's triggering it off, and then how to overcome that so that the social anxiety stops locking you up and preventing you from taking action towards your goals. So it's gonna be very, very informative for you. Don't do what I did. Don't spend years and years and years procrastinating. Download the book, read it for free, and really understand on a deep level why that social anxiety is there and why it's driving that procrastination. All right, so to overcome this procrastination that's fueled by the social anxiety, how do you overcome it? And you really need to understand that there's no such thing as something for nothing. And I don't mean that in the general sense where people say you just gotta work hard and just achieve your goals. I don't mean it in that sense. I mean that if you have an extreme fear, a fear of rejection, so every time you go to work on something and there's a voice inside your head saying, they're gonna laugh, they're gonna make fun of you, you're gonna be humiliated, things like that, then listen to the voice, because the reason that voice is there is because you have been laughed at, you have been humiliated, and you have been rejected. And what that voice is doing, although it may be stuck in the past, and although it may not be completely aware of the present moment and your present capabilities, it still happened to you. So it's not like there was something for nothing. It's not like the voice just came out of the air and it just started preventing you from taking action. And you see this all the time. Parents, some of them mean well, some of them don't. But you know, when the kid's young, calling them stupid, and then all of a sudden when the kid's older, the parents will be like, I don't know why my kid's so lazy. Well, the kid internalized that message that, you know, I'm stupid, I'm no good. The message was internalized in some way. It might not be parents, it could be bullies, friends, relatives. Whatever the case is you need to realize the voice or that fear of rejection is there for a reason. Give yourself a break. You're not just lazy, okay? What you've done is you've internalized the message, and what it's done is it's became a pattern in your body. And what's the evidence of that? Whenever you go to work on something, you get the thoughts pulling you away from what you really want to do. You get the thoughts, you get distracted. So it's really important to start really becoming your inner observer. Notice when the thoughts come, and most important, this is crucial. When the thoughts come, start sensing down into your body, because thoughts are always accompanied with feelings. And you have to start really becoming aware that when those thoughts come, there's also a really uncomfortable feeling in the body. And that's the feeling that you internalized when that negativity was thrust upon you earlier in your life. And so the more fine-tuned you can make your inner observing, like, so for example, you want to work on something and then all of a sudden you feel this pull to watch some TV, video games, go smoke weed. Be really fine-tuned and notice the moment when you feel that pull, you feel your behavior to go away, in the direction away from your goal. The thought will come, the body sensation, the discomfort in the body will be there. So really become aware and start recognizing that. And the more and more you do that, the less power that pull will have in those moments, and you'll be able to, instead of being pulled, your energy being pulled in all these different directions, you're going to be focused and you're going to go straight down the path towards your goal, okay? And if you find this helpful, what you can do is join my private Facebook group. And it's a Facebook group dedicated specifically for men with social anxiety. It's gonna be extremely powerful for you if you join the group, because you will be around a group of like-minded men who are supportive and really understand on a deep level what you're experiencing. It's a non-judgmental, a safe space that you can share freely. And Think about it, when you are among men who are struggling with the same thing, you need that team, you need that supportive environment to pull you out of that and who can move forward together. So when you feel that pull to procrastinate, or you feel that extreme fear of being rejected and not wanting to go after your goals because of that fear, you have that group to lean on, you have that support. So I'll link that below the video and you're more than welcome to join. And thanks for watching. I will talk to you in the next one. All right, peace guys.